You're not still going ahead with that, are you?
Going ahead and about to enter the second phase. Support for the project grows every day.
Support from...
Scully's going to present my proposal to the board. In the meantime, I'm looking for volunteers.
I say this with the greatest respect, Bill, even affection, but this study of yours is doomed.
Want to bet?
It centers around William Masters, who was a leading OBGYN in St. Louis at the time at Washington University. And this is all a true story. It centers around him meeting Virginia Johnson and their studies in pursuit of human sexuality and how women conceive. And then there's my character is the protege to Masters, and I fall in love with Lizzie Kaplan's character. And then there's his wife, who Masters' wife, who has a great deal of dramatic, interplay between those characters. Then there's just the drama that comes out of studying a subject like this.
Scully will sooner approve a trip to the moon. How will he even begin to defend this to the board?
He won't have to. The project's going to be conducted in perfect secrecy.
In a teaching hospital, where no one ever gossips. Come meet the new girl with me.
Do you not have patience, Dr. Haas? Because I will gladly reassign yours to Dr. Evans, if you're too busy.
Look, the character should be charming and gregarious, and he should be attractive to young women. He's certainly powerful for that time period to be a young doctor, to be, to be one of the most successful doctors in his field, studying under one of the most nationally respected doctors in his field at that age, in a more traditional time frame where women were looking for, doctors to sort of, anchor their families, and he had a lot of power.
It's not like I pressure her into it. In fact, she pressures me.
How traumatic for you. Scar tissue on the anterior wall.
It's like the kind of sex you have when you're married. Or on your honeymoon, I'm guessing. Or like sex with a prostitute. Not that I've ever been with a prostitute, but...
And that's something that she shows him. You could love in this certain way. You could have sex in this certain way. And it's absolutely mind-blowing for him. And he I think something, again, having had this experience, I think, what happens at that time is that you have a very hard time separating what you're feeling from the person you felt it with.
Jesus Christ, I need your help.
Mrs. May needs my help. Mrs. May wants a baby. And off this, I'd put her chances at 10%.
You might be able to remove the lesion surgically.
And it's the overarching element to our show, which is this clinicality of sex, this bringing sex into a hospital room and studying it and whitewashing it with, the rooms of the hospital room walls and electrode, hooked up to you. And then there's the intimacy of it in the 1950s. That's a huge element of it, but also just the intimacy of sex in general that is experienced between the characters. And there's many different layers to that, but I think that all of it's done tastefully. And I think we as actors are really passionate. We were very passionate about it being tasteful.
Bill, I'm in love with her. I don't know what to do.
I'd be a terrible Cupid.
You see Ginny every day. Maybe you could put in a good word for me.
So we can both look like we're 12?
I am crazy about her, but she's killing me. I mean, what is it she wants?
What does the woman you're sleeping with want? The riddle of life itself can't come close to the unfathomable mystery of that question.